So good evening to everyone and a warm welcome for joining in this webinar. I hope everyone is in best of their health and today we'll be discussing upon a unique concept of investing and a very interesting one which is Freedom SIP. So to share more details about the Freedom SIP, we have got the man himself who is behind the concept of making this Freedom SIP, Mr. Chirag Patel from ICICI Prudential. He is from the Product Development and Strategies team. A warm welcome to you, Chirag Patel.
Hi, thank you. Thanks for inviting me. It
Yeah.
is it is really
So
a pleasure to
yeah. So
have this
without wasting You're welcome. So without wasting any time further, I'll hand over it to you so that you can run us through what the concept of Freedom SIP and how it is going to help the investor in making the investment. So it's all yours.
So, good evening and welcome all of you. So, what I will do, I will quickly discuss a market outlook, just 5 minutes on market, and then I will move to the products. So, what has happened into the market that in last from 31st January, the market started correcting on back of COVID and other thing like crude is falling, and then FI redeemed 85,000 crore in just 1.5 months. So because of that, the market sharply corrected. At one point of time, it was corrected by 38%, right? And most of the people were actually trying to correlate this correction with COVID number. But if you see, when our market was down by 38%, the COVID number is just 330. And when it bounced back from 25,900 to 32,000, which was on 29th May, actually COVID number gone up. So what has changed from 23rd March to 29th May is nothing but a very negative sentiment has turned as a less negative sentiment today. So we are living in an uncertain world. So people are analyzing lockdown and its impact, economic, when the economic recovery will happen, what is the impact on India's GDP and various sector, and when will the market recovery come. So see, lockdown has happened for the first time, and when something happened for the first time, we called it as uncertainty, right? And because the train has stopped for the first time, the aeroplane has stopped flying for the first time, and factories are stopped for the first time. So this crisis is slightly different from other crises, because in other crises the economy has not halted, right? So people are analyzing the situation, what is happening. There is no past data available for this kind of situation. So how can we predict economic recovery? How can we predict impact on India's GDP and various sector, and when the market recovery will come? So this is what has happened, and it is an uncertain time, an unprecedented time. So how it is different from risk? Risk is a measured uncertainty, while uncertainty is unmeasured risk, right? So if you see in the diagram that how risk is different from uncertainty. However, we use these two words interchangeably, but there is a big difference, right? In risk, you know the probability of probability distribution and consequences, and in case of uncertainty, uh, you don't know what is there inside the jar. So there may be a good opportunity also, right? Like falling crude is helping India, right? Problem for China is opportunity for India. Many companies may shift to India, so FDI may flow to India after some time, right? Because we are having now lowest tax rate as for the new manufacturing unit, right? And company also realize that uh, keeping manufacturing unit in only one country may be a risk, so they wanted to diversify it. A dollar fall in crude help us saving 11,000 crore per annum. So if a crude fell by 40 rupees per dollar, we can save 4,40,000 crore as an opportunity. So that is all. There is also an opportunity led by crude to India. So what is the other opportunity? Because FI has redeemed too much amount in T short of time, because their house is on fire. Because when crude fall to $20 or Middle East, FI has to sell because the revenue fell down, and to meet up their fiscal gap, they have to redeem their investment, their surplus fund, which they have parked around the world, and they are redeeming India because not because they don't like India, they are redeeming India because they need money at their home. So if your home is at fire, you don't see at portfolio value, and that's why they sell off 85,000 crore in just 1.5 months, and that's why we got an opportunity to invest. But at that time, most of the people were analyzing the situation. And this time the correction has came in the era of social media. So many people ask me how it is different. So this is different because this is the first correction which has came in came in the influence of social media. So just to tell you, if 10 year back COVID would have infected the world, the correction would be of only 10 to 15%, because 10 year back the social media influencer is not there. And now because of social media influence, people are reacting too much on negative news, because if there is a negative news, you have to act on it immediately. So you can imagine that a video on mob lynching generally travel faster than the video on yoga, right? Because it is a negative news, and negative news generally travel faster, and people used to act on it immediately. So that's why instead of a smaller correction, because of thanks to this social media, we have steepest and very sharp correction. So how to read this correction? So I'm quickly moving to one ratio that we call market cap to GDP ratio. So I think the graph is a little bit clutter, but you can easily make it out what I'm trying to say. So market cap to GDP is an important indicator as far as the valuation is concerned, or you can decide whether to invest or not. So 49% market cap to GDP was the minimum, was the lowest market cap to GDP that we have witnessed in last 17 years, right? So it was there on 23rd March, and 149% market cap to GDP was the highest, which was witnessed in 2007. So if you see, and on an average, it has remained at 79% market cap to GDP. So if you see that this diagram I have showed like a pendulum. So how the pendulum moves. So if you release the pendulum from any of the end, where will it settle? It will settle at the middle, right? So if you release at 49%, which is an attractive valuation or a cheapest market level, we can say 149% is an expensive valuation, which is a highest market cap valuations level which you have seen. So if you release it from both the end, where it will settle? It will settle at the middle. So journey from 49% to 79%, which is nothing but it is actually you are making return. And journey from 149% to 79%, it means that you are losing your return, or you are getting a negative return. So if you release the pendulum, it will settle at the center, and that is what has happened on 23rd March. The pendulum was over here at 49% market cap to GDP, and today when I'm talking to you, it has already moved from 49% to 60%, right? So now can you tell me from 60% where it will go? It will go towards 79%, right? Probably some may ask that it may again move to 49%. Yeah, there is a probability, but probability of going towards 49% is very less. Probability to going towards 79% is very high. And what is the probability? That you can see from this graph, that these are the band of market cap to GDP where the market has remained. So if you see below 50 from the x-axis, below 49%, 50% market cap to GDP has remained for only 1%. Between 50 to 60%, it has remained for 7%. So below 60%, it has remained for 8%, and above 60% market cap to GDP, it has remained at 92%. So what is the probability if the market cap to GDP is today 60% to go up? The probability is 92%, and probability to go down is 8%. Similarly, if we are at 90% market cap to GDP, imagine that we are at 90% market cap to GDP. So if you see here, it is 90% market cap to GDP. So what is the probability of going up from this level? So 13 plus 5 plus 2. So 20% is the probability to going up from this level, and 80% the probability is going down from the current level. So today we are at 60, 62. So there is the probability for going down is very less. The probability is going up is very high. So it is as simple as that. So rather than predicting corona number and taking your investment decision, if you see when the corona number, the maroon line is almost zero, we are corrected by 38%. And when corona number started increasing, right, net number, these are net numbers, the market also recovered. So rather than following corona number, it is very important to follow valuation, which is this kind of valuation. So not going into much detail. So these are 8 correction which has happened, and all this correction, there isn't a single correction which has not recovered, and this will also recover, right? So on recovery, what kind of return you will get? So within this 8 correction, the first correction, which was .com, on recovery, it gave 113% return from the bottom. The second one, on recovery, it was 37% return, which was NDA out, UPA in. The third correction was 1 month. It was actually Fed increased its last rate of interest and market corrected, and on recovery you got 41% return. The fourth one is subprime, for 61% correction in 14 months, it recovered in 20 months with 156% recovery. So if you see, all this correction has recovered, and the present correction, which was 38% on its bottom, has already recovered by 33%. Full recovery will require a 61% kind of return, which is what written over here. So still we are 22% away from our all-time high valuation. So which is the return you can make from the current level. So not going into much into detail about other things about market and other things. So I'm quickly moving to the product. So what is for us as far as the SIP is concerned? So people generally start worrying about SIP when the market fall down. Right? So just to give you an example, in 10 years, if NAV move from 10 to 40 in a linear fashion, people like linearity, right? कि कभी मेरा पैसा कम ना हो. So if the NAV move from 10 to 40 in 10 years, you will have 12% kind of SIP return, right? If it moves from 10 to 40 again, as in scenario 2, but if there is a correction in between, right? So if you see there was a correction in between, the SIP return increased to 14%. And if you can see in scenario 3, if there is two such correction, then again the NAV has moved from 10 to 40 from beginning to end, but there is a two big correction in between. So if you see, the SIP return increased by another 2-3%. So if market doesn't correct, you can have 12% SIP return. If market correct, you can have 14% return. And if there is a two such correction, then actually your SIP return increases. So correction help SIP to have higher returns over a longer period of time, and that is what is power of SIP and power of correction. So correction is just like an exercise. So when you do an exercise, right, you will feel a short-term pain, right, but you know that it is going to increase your long-term stamina. And that is also the case with SIP. Whenever the SI market corrects, you will have a lesser return your SIP, but actually it will help to increase your SIP return over your SIP tenure, and that is what is power of correction. So but mostly people stop their SIP, right, during such time. Why they stop their SIP? Because they don't know what they are going to get out of this SIP, right? And that is what is the problem. People do not uh, have an idea what they are going to get once their SIP tenure over, and when they don't know the benefit, what they do, they stop their SIP. So to avoid this, we have come up with a solution called ICICI Prudential Freedom SIP, right? So what is a freedom SIP and why the name is freedom SIP? Just to give you an example. So 1947, the definition of freedom is freedom from slavery. But today in current world, we are not into slavery. So what is the definition of freedom in today's world, right? So to discover yourself, right? If you want to do whatever you want to do, right? So sometimes you may feel like I would like to do anything in my life. I should be free of everything, right? To travel the world, I wanted to travel at least 20 nations of this world. So for that I require money, for that I require time, and with the hectic job schedule, it is very difficult. So in initial years, when you have time money, you don't have time, and on the later age, when you have money, you or time, you don't have money, because you are not working at that point of time. Somebody wanted to do wanted to live their own dreams, right? So if somebody wanted to do bungee jumping, so if somebody wanted to do skydiving, somebody wanted to do a river rafting, right? So for that you require a young age, and you require time, and you require money. At young age, time and money, these are the three very odd combination. At old age, you may have time, but you may not have money, and probably you can't do all this thing after age of 60, right? बिकॉज अगर ऐसा करोगे तो नीचे जाके सीधे कब्रिस्तान में भेजना पड़ेगा. So that's why it is very important that somebody wanted to retire early. I want to do my own business. I wanted to do what is my passion rather than what is I am forced to do. So there are various goals of every individual, and they may not be a retirement goal, right? They want money after, I want money after 8 years. So I wanted to work for next 8 years and I want money after 8 years. So I don't have to work for my job, right? Then I will work for my passion. So probably I may require money at the age of 48, at the age of 65, and I should get some regular income so that I don't have to rely on my active income. So what is my active income? My active income is this thing that when I work and I'll get money, that is my active income, right? And when I don't work and still I get the same cash flow, that is called my passive income, right? When my passive income grows higher than my active income, I can retire, or I can do whatever I want to do in my life. And that is what is the concept of freedom ship, right? So freedom ship, initially your income grows, you stop working, and then your income declines. This is a normal life. What is a freedom life, right? Your growing income, you stop working, still your income remain. That is called financial freedom, right? So somebody want to fear of not having income and being financially dependent parents, right? At young college pass out, dream of pursue non-conventional career, right? That you want to do. Opted for corporate life as it gave financial stability, right? A working professional, dream of being an entrepreneur, किसी को अपना business करना है, does not wish to lose financial stability at the same time, right? Working professional with grown-up children, he may want early retirement and should not be worried about legacy planning. A retirement, or a person near to retirement, dream of peaceful retirement and haven't planned for golden years, but there is no plan. So these are the problem statement. And what is the solution? So it is like, decide after how many years you want financial freedom, right? So what option we have given: 8 year, 10 year, 12 year and 15 years. 8 साल, 10 साल, 12 साल, 15 साल, आपको कब चाहिए फाइनेंशियल फ्रीडम, पहले टिक करिए, right? And what kind of financial freedom you will get if you invest 10,000 rupees through monthly SIP for 8 years. After completion of your SIP, after 9th year onwards, you will get 10,000 rupees monthly through an SWP registered till 2099. If you are doing the same SIP for 10 years, you will get 15,000 rupees after 10 years. So from 11th year onwards, 15,000 rupees per month till 2099 through a SWP registered. If you are doing the same 10,000 rupees for SIP for 12 years, you will get 20,000 rupees. So 2x of your SIP installment every month after 12 years. And if you are doing the same SIP for 15 years, you will get 3x, that is 30,000 rupees per month till 2099 as a monthly payout. So it is very simple. Monthly SIP amount against your monthly SIP amount. If it is an 8-year SIP, you will get 1x of your SIP installment as a monthly income. If it is 10 year, you will get 1.5x. If it is 12 year, you will get 2x. And if it is 15 year, you will get 3x of your SIP installment. It is as simple to pitch. तो आपको पता है, you know that what you are going to get after your SIP tenure is over, right? If it is 15 years, you are going to get 30,000 rupees, which is 3x of your SIP installment. So how it works? So in initial phase, you are doing an SIP. So you are creating a wealth during this period. Then it will automatically get switched to a target scheme, right? Which is a hybrid scheme, because in initial year you build a corpus, right? Now you have created a wealth and you don't want to see too much volatility on your wealth. So you may not be worried if 10,000 rupees will become 8,000 rupees. But if your 1 crore rupees become 80 lakh rupees, you may be worried, because here the loss is 20 lakh rupees, right? And this is a, once you have created so much wealth, your sensitivity increases. So you don't want too much volatility with the created wealth. So what happened after the SIP tenure, it will automatically get switched to a hybrid or a scheme where your wealth preserved also, and from where also you will get a decent return, right? And then an SWP will get registered to it, as per your SIP tenure. So if you have done a 10,000 rupees SIP for 15 years, after 15 years, the corpus will get switched to the target scheme, and which is a hybrid scheme or a conservative scheme as compared to the earlier scheme, and on that scheme 30,000 rupees SWP will, monthly SWP will get registered. So for example, first scheme is multi-cap fund you have opted, which is source scheme, right? You are running an SIP into that scheme, and after 15 years that multi-cap units will automatically get switched to balance advantage fund or an asset allocator kind of fund, and from where you will get 30,000 rupees monthly payout through a systematic withdrawal plan. So this is how the mechanism works. Just to give you an example, what you need to do, you just need to start an SIP, decide an amount, decide a tenure, decide source scheme and target scheme. That's it, the job done. So earlier what you used to do, we used to actually take a perpetual kind of SIP, right? 2099. When you take a perpetual SIP, what people may think, yeah, and that is up to 2099. It means that for throughout my life, I will only invest, right? I kept on investing. I don't get anything out of it, right? Here, there is a clear target that after 8 year, 10 year, 12 year, and 15 year, you will also harvesting from what you have invested. You start getting those money through which you can enjoy your life. Then you have to choose two things now: source scheme, that in any way normal SIP also you will do, and then you have to choose a target scheme. So what are the eligible scheme? ICICI Prudential Blue Chip, Multi Cap, Large and Mid Cap, India Opportunity Small Cap, Mid Cap, all schemes are available from source scheme. So you can opt any of this scheme as per your client risk appetite, as per your own requirement, and you can also choose one of the scheme from the target scheme, right? So if you fail to choose any of the source scheme, by default you can have a source scheme as a multi-cap fund, and if you forgot to choose the target scheme, by default the choice is balance advantage fund. So how it works, you may be wondering. So if you do an 8-year SIP for 10,000 rupees, your investment would be 9,60,000 rupees. At 12% CAGR would be my assumed return. I will get 15,70,000 rupees as is my build-up purpose, and on which the 10,000 rupees SWP will get registered, right? Which is actually I am withdrawing money at 7.6% every month. So my target scheme may yield higher than this. So what happens that my corpus will also remain there. Whenever I am withdrawing money through systematic withdrawal plan unit, my wealth is also remain there. So first I will create wealth, then I will redeem the appreciation amount, and my wealth will always remain. So there was a generation in 50s or 60s where they didn't have anything, so they could not give anything to their child. But then there is a second generation between 70s and 80s. They did not do anything from themselves. They gave most of the thing for their child. They do everything for their child. And we are currently the third generation where they also wanted to enjoy their life and leave the legacy for their children, right? So this is the plan where you first invest, then you enjoy the benefit after your SIP ensure through monthly payouts, and you are also leaving wealth for your children. So all these three are considered in this product. So 8-year, 10-year, 12-year, and 15 years. So if you see how it works, even if you get a 12% kind of return, you will have you are withdrawing just 7.6% as a monthly withdrawal. If your return is just say 11%, then also it is quite achievable. If your return is 10%, then also it is quite achievable. So we have just in earlier slide you have seen that these are just the Excel calculations. So everything works very well on Excel, but show me something without Excel in real case scenario. So if somebody would have started a 10,000 rupees SIP in August 2003, and for 8-year SIP, so after 8 years he has started redeeming 10,000 rupees. So his total investment is 9,60,000 rupees. Market value at the end of SIP tenure is 19 lakh rupees. So what kind of market value I required? If it is an 8-year SIP, I just require 14 lakh rupees as a wealth. But what was the wealth which I have created? 19 lakh 36,000 rupees as a wealth. From that day, so it has actually matured during 2011. From that day to till date, the total withdrawal is 10,60,000 rupees. So whatever he has invested is already, he has pulled out as monthly income, and today after withdrawing his market value is 28 lakh rupees. So it is like he has started his SIP in a scheme ICICI Prudential Large and Mid Cap Fund, then it got switched to Balance Advantage Fund in this second panel, and from that you are withdrawing money on the regular installment. So that is your income. So I'm just telling you what is the process. So it is the second example is 10-year SIP, which has actually matured during subprime. So this actually maturity has came during the time of subprime, right? Even though if somebody has started 10,000 rupees SIP, he's after 10 years he has to get 15,000 rupees as a monthly income. Market value at when the SIP mature was 39 lakh rupees. So far he has redeemed 21 lakh 30,000 rupees, and his market value is close to 97 lakh rupees today also after redeeming so much amount. And you know, subprime has happened, European crisis has happened, and COVID has also happened. Still its market value is 97 lakh 80,886 rupees. So that is what is the back testing. So we have done all kind of this back testing, so I'm not getting into too much detail. Even if we have taken a worst period, if some SIP has matured on 1st September 2013 and its SIP return is just 4.8%, right? Then also this thing has worked. Just to give an example, if somebody has done an SIP and it's mature in 2013, the SIP return are very less, and the value of 13 lakh has been generated during this period, and after this he has got his regular income, and its value after getting that regular income, his value 16.5 lakhs rupees. That's why we have kept Balance Advantage Fund as a target scheme. If we do not keep Balance Advantage Fund as a target scheme, then the situation may not have been this much great, right? Because Balance Advantage Fund, when the SIP was matured during the bad time, it was fully into equity, and then market recovered very sharply in 2014, so it created wealth. And after that, during this period of time, client also get regular income. So that's why the target scheme is very important in this period, because SIP you are doing for 8 year, 10 year, 12 year or 15 year, but your money would be lying into the target scheme for a long period of time. And that's why it is very important that you should have a superb target scheme like Balance Advantage Fund or a Asset Allocator Fund. So that is how the product has been constructed. I'm not going into much detail. So just to summarize, Freedom SIP, 10,000 rupees SIP of 8 year, you will get 10,000 till 2099 as a monthly income, which is 1x. If it is for 10 years, you will get 1.5x of your SIP installment. If it is 12 years, you will get 20,000, which is sorry. If it is 12 year, you will get 20,000, which is 2x, and if it is 15 year, you will get 30,000, which is 3x of your SIP installment. Apart from this, you will also get a free life insurance cover, right? Term plan up to 100 times. So after 3 years, if your SIP is 10,000 rupees, you are also getting free life insurance, which is of 10 lakh rupees. Term plan, and which is free of cost. So what is the difference between this SIP and a normal SIP? A normal SIP is nothing but it is a journey without knowing a destination. People don't know where they want to get off. So for example, whenever you are traveling, planning your travel, what will you do? So first you decide the destination कि जाना कहाँ पे, शिमला जाना है, मसूरी जाना है, कुल्लू मनाली, or you wanted to go to Australia or Europe, right? You need to decide the destination. Then you decide the mode of travel, train, flight, right? Car, whatever you want. Then you book your hotel, right? And then you book your return journey. And you may also take a travel insurance if it is a abroad, you are traveling abroad. Similarly, a Freedom SIP is a predefined hassle-free journey where you need to tell us where you want to go. तो आपको बताना पड़ेगा 8 year, 10 year, 12 year, and 15 year, right? You need to tell your duration, right? Then you have to choose a source scheme, right? Which scheme you want to do, an SIP, blue chip fund or a multi-cap fund. So that is your mode of travel. Then after your SIP completes, and then in case of journey, after your journey completes, you need to go to a hotel. So you need to book a hotel. In this case, you have to select a target scheme, right? So where your money is going to lie for a longest period of time, and then you plan a return journey in case of your travel, and in this case you will get a regular cash flow, which is nothing but your return journey, right? So it is like a pre-booked hassle-free journey, and when you have pre-booked hassle-free journey, you can enjoy your travel. But what if you consider that you have not booked anything in your journey, right? It will give you frustration levels, it will give you anxiety, and you may end up leaving your journey in between. In case of Freedom SIP, because everything is pre-planned, pre-booked, and in back of the mind, you know that what you are going to get after 15 years. You don't stop an SIP when COVID kind of thing happens, right? So, and you have also, if you are going with a travel insurance and your baggage got lost or your flight get missed, you may get compensation. So you will remain a little bit relaxed, right? Here you will have an insurance, free insurance. If the market value is down today of your SIP, you generally continue it because you know what you are going to get, and you are insured, you are getting a term plan free of costs, right? So these are the hooks which help people to continue their SIP. So, and if you see, the pitch is very easy. You can tell client, if you do 10,000 rupees SIP, after 15 years you will get 30,000 rupees monthly payout, right? That shit, your pitch finish. If you want to do for 12 years, you will get double, which is 20,000 rupees, right? So your pitch is finished, and till how long you will get it? Till 2099 through an SWP registered. And so we have created this product with so much of back testing, so much of analysis, and so much of simulations. So, and we got superb success in this product, and I would like that you should also join in the journey of wealth creation. So how it works? So for example, 50,000 rupees SIP, your yearly investment would be 6 lakhs rupees. So after 3 years, you will have 50 lakh rupees term plan free of cost, and after 16 years, you will get 18 lakh rupees, which is 3 times of your yearly installment. So monthly you will get 1,50,000 rupees, and that is what is the power of Freedom SIP. So just to reiterate, 8 year 1x, 10 year 1.5x, 12 year 2x, and 15 year 3x. So whenever you register an SIP, your client will get an SMS that which scheme you have done an SIP, for how long period, and after completion of period, from which date you will get monthly income. Everything will be mentioned in that message. He will get a very nicely drafted certificate kind of letter on his email, plus a physical. In current time, the physical would not be possible, but after 1 or 2 months, when the situation after COVID normalize, he will get a certificate kind of letter that you will get this much amount after this year, right? So this is what the client will get. So I'm just telling you the journey. So financial goal based investing, because it is always going to be a goal based, because client has to decide. Inculcate the habit of long-term investing, benefit of SIP plus, so you will get few like insurance, and make suitable combination based on your requirement and risk appetite. So you can make various combination, right? You can choose various. So there are 8-9 scheme from source side, there are 4 scheme from target side. Somebody wanted to do SIP on mid cap fund, right? And target scheme he wanted to choose as a balance advantage fund. So you can make various combination. If somebody wanted to do a 10,000 rupees SIP, a 20,000 rupees SIP for 8 years, then also you can plan for a 15-year SIP. Just to give an example, if you are doing a 20,000 rupees SIP, you can have 10,000 rupees SIP for 8 years and 10,000 rupees SIP for 15 years. But client have to invest only for 8 years. How? After 8 years, from first SIP of 10,000 rupees, he will start getting 10,000 rupees SIP, which can fund his 15-year SIP after 8 years. And after completion of 15 years, he will get 30,000 rupees from 50-year SIP and 10,000 rupees from 8-year SIP. So his cash flow would be 40,000. So this is how you can create your own combination, your own products, right, out of this product. So you can create various combination based on your client understanding. And I think the best fund to promote is balance advantage fund and asset allocator fund. So I just wanted to give you a brief idea about this fund. Asset allocator fund, specifically when market corrected in February, we were only 48% invested. And in March, our equity level went up to 83% because it can invest up to 0 to 100% into equity. And so it fell less than a hybrid fund and it recovered like a multi-cap fund. So today 70% of its investors are having positive return. So we started marketing this fund on 4th February. Today when I'm speaking to you, 70% of the portfolio are having positive return when market is still negative by 17-18%. So that is what is the power of this kind of fund. So asset allocator fund, balance advantage fund, these are the product you can promote for lump sum also, and these are the product you can opt as a target scheme. You can also opt them as a source scheme, so for a conservative client. So these are the product we would be promoting in this kind of time. So I used to tell people, whenever the lockdown will get over, many people have stopped their SIP because some may have lose their monthly cash flow in terms of salary. There is a skepticism about job, so people have paused their SIP, they have stopped their SIP. So in lockdown we have started doing some good things. Some people have started doing exercising, working out. Some people have started talking to their old friends. So in lockdown we should continue these good things which we have developed during this period, because crisis teach us many lessons. We do not pollute our nature. Once the lockdown will get over, that is what we have done in last 2-3 months. We have not polluted the nature. We have talked to our old friends. We have worked on our physics, right? We have worked on exercising. So something we will continue after lockdown, and once the lockdown will got over, at least promise to ourselves, for us and for our client, we should at least start a freedom SIP when the situation normalize, right? So that is what all I wanted to discuss. So thank you for listening me. And if you have any query, any doubt, now you can ask me if there is a time.
Yeah. Thank you, Chirag, for giving us all the insights about the Freedom SIP, and it truly stands to its name, that is freedom. I'm sure there are a lot of people will be planning out to make the investment in this kind of a concept. And we do have few questions that have been asked by the participants. And before that, I would like to inform all the participants can click on the question mark sign that they can see and ask their questions. So, Chirag, we have the first question, which is can the investor increase the SIP amount during the period? Suppose a customer has opted out for 8 years, can he increase his amount?
So we have one option into this SIP called top-up SIP. So he can opt for a top-up SIP. So every year it can automatically increase that amount. But if somebody wanted to increase any in between, uh, any amount in between, he has to actually start a new SIP. So he can start a new freedom SIP, right? So that is what we can do, because this is the journey na, in between you can't modify too much, right? मतलब में आप दिल्ली जाने के लिए निकले, बीच में बोलोगे जयपुर पहुंचे, बोलोगे नहीं अभी केरला जाना है, so that is not possible. So but if you, after reaching to Jaipur, you are telling me I wanted to rather than Delhi I wanted to go to Jammu and Kashmir, then you can start a new SIP at that point of time. So that is what is the solution I am telling. Hope I'm clear.
Yeah, sure. So we have the next question, and a very genuine question. So one of the participants would like to know what happens to the invested amount, if the subscriber expires, and what happens to the insurance amount, and whether the corpus would be uh, given to the nominee, or it will continue as I mean, for
So,
if someone has taken it for 8 years or 15.
so if client has opted for free insurance, first his
Mhm.
nominee will get that term plan amount plus fund value, and with that amount he can re-register the systematic withdrawal plan, and based on your assessment you can give that income to the nominee. So everything will get transferred to the nominee. Then if nominee opt for continue that SIP, he can continue that SIP at that time. Plus if he has opted for insurance, he will get that sum assured amount to his bank account. Then whatever he would like to do with that amount he can do. And at that point of, if he don't want to continue the SIP, he can re-register systematic withdrawal plan based on that value which was prevailed during the demise of the first holder. So that is what he can do. Hope I'm clear.
Okay. Yes, you are. So I just wanted to know that the insurance part, that's an option, right? It is not. compulsion that it will come with
Yeah,
me?
it's an option. It's an optional.
It's an
So whether you can opt for it or you may choose not to opt for it.
Okay. And one of the question is, can the investor change the source and the target scheme in between the chosen period?
So we are right now we have started this concept. So the first maturity will come after 8 years. So we are intent to give an option to change the target scheme, but we are not going to give an option to change the source scheme, because otherwise what will happen? People will start in the best performing fund of last 3 year when it does not perform, and after 1 2 year he will change his SIP and he will again start he change his scheme, and after he change his scheme that fund start doing that fund may start doing bad, and the other fund which he has changed may start doing well. So it is actually the kill of the concept. So that's why we have not given the option to change the source scheme, because we don't want to kill the concept. जनरली लोग क्या करते हैं, जो स्कीम बहुत अच्छी करती है उसमें SIP करते हैं, जैसे ही वो खराब करती है उसमें से बंद करके उस स्कीम में चालू करते हैं कि तब वो जॉब अच्छा कर रही हो, और जैसे ही वो स्कीम में SIP चालू करती है पहली वाली फंड का अच्छा करना शुरू करती है जो आपने बंद कर दी है. So we just don't want to do that, which is a kill of the concept. That's why there is no option to change the source scheme, but however we are intent to give an option to change the target scheme.
Okay. So we have one question. Participants would like to
Your voice is breaking.
question.
Your voice
Is
is breaking.
it clear? Still, it is. You know, hear me?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Chica, can
Yeah.
you hear me?
Now I can hear you.
Okay. So one of the client wanted you to explain that combination once again. So can you just explain it once again? The one that you described at the later part, which was how a customer can invest for 8 years and then convert the same to 15 years as well. So if you
So
can just repeat it in a very short way, that would be helpful.
so if somebody wanted to do a 20,000 rupees SIP and he can invest only till 8 years, right? So for example, his job is for only 8 years now. He's left with only 8 years. If we do a 20,000 rupees SIP for 8 year, after 9 year, he will get 20,000 rupees, right? Because it is 1x. But for example, if he don't require payout for 15 years, what he can do, he can
Mhm.
start a 10,000 rupees SIP for 8 year and a 10,000 rupees SIP for 15 years. Right? Clear? Now, after completion of first 8 year, he will start getting 10,000 rupees from that SIP, which can fund his 15-year SIP automatically. Right? So he can continue that 15-year SIP from the payout of that 8-year SIP. And after 15 year, his 15-year SIP will also finish. So that 10,000 rupees, 15-year SIP will give him a 30,000 rupees because it is 3x. And the 10,000 rupees SIP which has started, that 8,000, that 10,000 rupees is now free. So 30,000 plus 10,000. Now his monthly income would be 40,000 rupees after 15 years. So I'm just quoting an example. You can create various such combinations. I hope I'm clear.
Right, right. Uh, so we'll take two more questions. Just I'm running through the questions. Just give me a few seconds. So the term insurance, suppose an investor opts out for term insurance. So this will be, the cover would be there till the, till the time of SWP, or it will be only till the SIP is going on.
Till the time of SIP is running, the term plan will remain. After
Mhm.
the
So that.
term plan
Mhm.
SIP stop, the term plan stops, because now you have built a corpus, so the wealth is with you and you are also getting monthly income. So generally you don't once the wealth is built, you generally don't require insurance, and since it is a free of cost, so we have it is up to your SIPs continue.
Okay. So we are running short of time. Chirag, this is the last question that we'll take, which is, suppose an investor starts an SIP in Freedom SIP, and suppose, in the mid of it, he wants to stop it. So, what would happen with his invested amount? Can he stop it and
So
withdraw the entire corpus, or does he have to wait?
So he can anytime stop it, he can anytime withdraw it, right? He can make a partial redemption. Whatever he want to do, he can do. But the moment he does any change in the Freedom SIP, like withdrawing, stopping, it will become a normal SIP, right? So
Okay.
जैसे
Mhm.
नॉर्मल SIP होती है वैसी हो जाती है, जो फ्यूचर जो रजिस्ट्रेशन है मंथली इनकम के वो ऑटोमेटिकली
Mhm.
कैंसिल हो जाते हैं. So the corpus remains to you,
Uh,
the SIP is stopped, and the future withdrawal and future commitment will automatically get cancelled. So it will become a normal SIP then.
Okay. Thank you, Chirag. So I think with this we can wrap it up. Chirag, any closing remarks from you?
So I think freedom SIP is a great concept because generally people invested into this kind of concept through traditional instrument where he can only get 1x after 15 years. Here he are getting 3x, up to 3x he can get, right, through withdrawals. So it is a super wealth creation tool. It is super financial planning tool. So and it is a way to freedom. That is what I wanted to say at the end. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Chirag, for taking out some time out of your busy schedule for us. Uh, and before we end this, I would like to, request all the participants who have, many queries are there, which have gone unanswered. I would request you to get in touch with your HDFC Securities relationship manager, and just let them know that you want to make the investment in Freedom SIP, and these are the queries that you want to clear it out before making the investment. So I'm sure we'll clear all your doubts before making the investment in this Freedom SIP. And so we can conclude, Chirag. Yeah. Thank you,
Thanks.
participants, for joining in in this webinar. Yeah. Thank you, Chirag.
Thank you.